1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1.
Yeah, all good.
Thank you.
all the Wanderers games as well? Yeah. Okay.
So you go all the Wanderers as well?
Oh, a few. Not all of them. I like coming here. It's a nice ground.
That's actually my first time here.
Oh, first time here?
Scaffold.
Yeah, because usually I'm always there. They didn't have the scaffolding last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna remove it. Maybe. So how do you do? You have an area you have to cover the games, or
Everything. Ah, the blue part. Yeah.
the last game was against Sydney United?
I don't see many of the other operators. I only know one other person that's it. Other than that. Oh, yeah, it's a different one of the.
It's the same tribe, but the city that they have more people.
Right.
Where the city.
What, do you have a different monitor? You have a screen down here?
Yeah.
I think I've seen him around. I haven't met him though. I've seen him around. If we give him a towel, maybe they'll sit down.
In NPL men's football brings us to the Golden West of Sydney, Wanderers Football Park for Saturday night football as the Western Sydney Wanderers take on the ladder-leading NWS Spirit. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Sheen. Wonderful to have your company for this match of the round on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Teams are making their way onto the pitch. Let's have a look at how they line up for Saturday night football. For the home side, the Western Sydney Wanderers, they start with number 1, Tristan Vidakovic in goal. 4, Ricky Franson. 5, Lachlan Tilt. 8, Nick Badalato. 9, Alat Abdul Rahman. 18, Awan Lual. 22, Jesse Cameron. 26, Anthony Barbich. 27, Julian Kopp. 31, the captain, Aidan Simmons. And 34, Miliwethu Nkomo. Reserve keeper is number 20, Lucas Sinot. The other subs, number 7, Dallo Sandy. 11, Khan Nizam. 16, Johnny Pavlovich. 38, Noel Peacock. And 39, Cade Bacchus. For Spirit, they line up this way. In goal, their regular number 1, Chris Marks. The rest of the lineup, 2, Anthony Eunice. 5, Jordan Perez. 6, Corey Kavanagh. 8, Grant Cornwall. 10, Michael Conestabo. 13, Simon Nicholas. 14, Marco Arambasic. 15, Jamie Pesevsky. 19, Zane Alawalia. And 22, Takumi Afuka. The reserve keeper is number 12, Robbie Fenella, along with 3, Kaya Williams. 7, Frankie Lukovic. 17, Jacob Chidiak. 20, Austin Oates. And 23, Lincoln Gilmore. The referee tonight is Ayad Naji. His assistants are Rory McFarlane and Hayden Kay. Reese Edwards is our 4th official. So they're the teams. Wanderers in their traditional red and black. Spirit in their customary yellow shirts with the black sleeves, the black shorts and yellow socks. And we're just about ready for kickoff. Round 5 NPL football, the match of the round on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to be with you tonight. We get to see the face behind the voice at full time when we do our post-match interview. That'll be on the social media channels. NPL, NSW and Football New South Wales. I'm sure that'll be shared around on the socials a bit later on. We'll get to see the face behind the dulcet tones somewhat. Looks like we're just about ready for kickoff. Wanderers running right to left as we look at it, attacking the clubhouse end of the ground. Wanderers will kick off, and we're set and ready for kickoff. Ayad Naji checks with everybody to make sure we're good to go and says, all right boys, let's get it on. Round 5 action. Wanderers and Spirit from Wanderers Football Park. And there's the whistle. We are away for kickoff. Saturday night football. Wanderers, as I said, running right to left. And will they get an early corner? No. It'll be a goal kick. Chris Marks to get an early touch. Wanderers attacking down that right-hand side in the opening seconds, but not able to keep the ball in the field of play and out for a goal kick. Very high press early from the Wanderers. They've only had the one win this season, only scored twice, but conceding just the 4 goals so far. Meanwhile, I think that's pretty impressive. They've only conceded 2. Only -2 on the goal difference charts. We'll get to that in a moment. There's a Fuka for the Spirit to the left-hand side. That's a gorgeous ball. Comes into the near post. Had to be played by Vidakovic. And out for the first corner of the night to the visitors. I was about to say this, Wanderers not doing too badly with a -2 goal differential after 4 games. The Spirit +10. They've scored a dozen already, if you don't mind. And they've only conceded the 2. Let's see if they can make it a baker's dozen from the left-hand side. High ball to the back post. Over the head of everybody. And they'll keep it in on this near side, but it goes over the line and out for a goal kick. So no damage done from the first corner after nearly 90 seconds of play. Wanderers deciding to play on quickly in front of a smallish crowd here at Wanderers Football Park. Only a couple of hundred people, I would reckon. Certainly not the heaving crowd I saw last night down in Melbourne. That NPL match between Preston Lions and South Melbourne. That was massive. Back to the old days of the 90s, that one. Certainly not quite as many here tonight, but I'm sure the ones that have travelled out here on what is a windy and cool Saturday night will certainly make their voices known. Here's a chance for the home side down the right-hand side. Abdul Rahman, good save from Marks. Had to be on his toes. Second effort to the back post. Cleared away. Third effort chested down by Battleado. Swings it wide. Nkomo has it blocked out for a corner. Shots raining in early. Thankfully, that's the only rain we've seen in the first couple of minutes here at Wanderers Park. 1 corner apiece, but raining shots here at Wanderers Park in the opening minutes. Nick Battleado with the corner duties on the Wanderers left, and it comes to the near post. It's in! It's in! The referee will say, I think he's going to say no goal. He says no goal, goal kick. The assistant providing the guidance there. The Wanderers coaching bench down below us are incredulous. They can't believe that wasn't awarded. Still confusion. Looking at the replay, certainly looked like it went in from our position, but referee Ayad Naji in better position than us, and he ruled no goal. Controversial moment after only 3.5 minutes in the first half. Remains 0-0. I think they've said the ball might have gone out. Wanderers coaching staff still can't believe an in-swinger has gone out when it found the back of the net, apparently. Now Eunice for Spirit. Will that spark the Wanderers into even more life? Eunice still with it. Good run from him. Swings it across to the left-hand side. Now it's Corey Kavanagh. Settles on it. Perkovic calling for a quicker ball. That's a great ball in. Vidakovic had to be on his toes. The header was on target. It was an easy take at the end. Only 5 minutes gone in the first half, but what a frantic start we've had here at Wanderers Park tonight. Eunice intercepts. Conestabo. Eunice once again on the right. He's been busy early. Scuffs that one. Cop. Talking about what an important game this is. Alawalia on the right edge of the box. Swings it in. That's a great ball into the box. Can they get a clean shot away? No. Good defence from the Wanderers there. Saw that away. Grant Cornwall shadowed that one over the line and out. No damage done. We've had 5.5 minutes on my clock. Unfortunately, looks like we're having some issues with the graphics tonight here at Wanderers Football Park, but I'll keep you up to date with the time and the score. It is 5.5 minutes gone. No score. Wanderers in Spirit. Wanderers in the red and black. Spirit in the yellow and black. Hip and shoulder there from Connor Starbo. Would look out of place over the road at Blacktown Sports Park. I think we're going to play a free kick here. Maybe a free kick. No, it's going to be a throw by the looks of it. 6 minutes played. 0-0 the scoreline. Cornwall using his body. Did well to work that towards the near sideline on the left. Now it's Julian Kopp towards the byline. Conestabo slides it centrally. It's a deflection, that one. Conestabo does well to win it back. Now they'll settle it here. Spirit. Working centrally, Conestabo round the corner. Didn't quite get the bounce he wanted. Takumi Afuka. Can't get on the end of that one. Lachlan Tilt puts it out.
Comes off the line, gotta go.
So a momentary breather here. 7 minutes gone. Looks like we have got our graphics sorted. Thank you to the crew back in the office for getting that sorted. Makes my job just a fraction easier. Thanks, boys and girls. Appreciate it. Ball over the top for Franson. Nods that down nicely. Eunice. Cornwall. Jamie Pasevsky. Kavanagh has another go. In fact, that was Jordan Perez. Now it's Kavanagh. All the way back through the centre pairing there for Spirit, including Grant Cornwall. Now Eunice, right-hand side. Lobs that one into the area. That's a great ball in. The header was on target. It was a weak one there from Aaron Basic, but it was on target. Easily taken by Vidakovic. Very inexperienced Western Sydney Wanderers side. One ball down the line. There's a chance for Kopp. Kopp spoke to Football New South Wales this week about the importance of this game ahead of the match of the round. Nkomo. Kopp on the 1-2. Back to Nkomo. Works it into the area. Lawal couldn't get the shot away. The attempt was blocked before it developed into anything. Afuka slides. Oh, that was almost A beautiful ball for Conestogo, who was away on the right. This one's been up-tempo. The Wanderers are certainly up tonight. Abdul Rahman inside the box, works it through Cornwall for a corner. Nicely done again. Cornwall, the experienced captain and number 8 for Spirit, seeing that one away. Not a problem for the veteran Chris Marks in goal, but he's on corner alert right now. Can the Wanderers put this one in? Corner on the Wanderers left. And it comes to the back. Marks claims easily. And that's going to be... What's the referee going to rule here? I think he's ruling against Marks for handball outside the area. I think he's going to rule he was outside the area. But his argument will be that I had a Wanderers defender in front of me and I couldn't get it away cleanly. So no, I think it's going to be a Spirit free kick by the looks of it. Okay. Spirit free kick. I'll make it the first one of the night. First free kick of the night after 10 minutes. Nearly 11.
Yes!
Marks. This time gets it away. No risk of fouls being committed there. A high up and under. Chance for the Wanderers here down the right-hand side. Abdul Rahman's been dangerous. Good save from Marks once again. Second effort. Cries of handball. Naji was in great position there, the referee. Free kick to the Wanderers. This one has been fiery early. So make sure you stay with us. We've still got another 80 odd minutes. This could be fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, as they say. If you're on the live stream, stay with us. This could be a wild one. Battleato. Here's Alawalia. Spirit happy to settle. Alawalia again. Swings it cross field for Eunice. Battleato doesn't get past Alawalia. Now the experience of Kavanagh. Conestogo, left-hand side. That's a great ball. Afuka's making a run centrally. So is Aaron Basic. He went himself. In fact, it was Perez down the left-hand side. Ball's been turned over. Alawalia. Spirit settle for a moment. Eunice. Cornwall. A bit of ticky-tacky there. Long ball across the field. That's a great ball. Wanderers have to head it out for a corner. 2 corners apiece. We've only had 13 minutes. Certainly a high-octane start to this one. Be Corey Kavanagh on corner duties. Left-hand side for the Spirit. In it comes. Bouncing around, cries of handball. Referee not interested. Simmons wins the throw. David Perkovic with some good advice there. Good advice for everybody, I think. Play the whistle. Perkovic, one of the best dressed coaches in Football New South Wales, arguably the best now. very smart in his kit. Man affectionately known as Perko. This slide a nice ball through there, Wanderers. Fuka was nearly away and racing. Just intercepted by Wanderers at the last moment. Vidakovic. Battalato. Spirit not pressing too hard. To give the Wanderers a little bit of space as they come out of defence, but not too much. Fuka. I heard it said during the week, not the tallest man, but certainly an excellent worker as that one sails across the face of goal from Abdul Rahman. That was not too far away at all, Marks. Was more than a little nervous there. Alawalia. Been busy early. Great ball down the right-hand side for Yunus, who chips over the top, but that's too heavy. Wanderers able to intercept through Awan Lawal. Now, Babic. One way to the right-hand side in front of the grandstand, which is nicely populated given it's a cool Saturday night. Certainly a lot warmer than what we're used to at their traditional home ground, the Spirit. We are on high and it is a cool evening. It's certainly not Arctic Circle conditions by any means. Jackets come out for the first time this season after 5 weeks, but certainly not thermals and long johns just yet. Connor Starbo gets on the end of a long ball but couldn't control it. Nkomo. Franson. Through Vidakovic. Yunus won it down but couldn't control the ball. Long ball away. In the direction of Aiden Simmons. One of only a couple of Wanderers with A-League experience. They've recycled or upgraded a lot of their players. Marks didn't take that cleanly at the first attempt, but certainly not under any real pressure there. There was a Wanderer in front of him, but he had it under control the whole time. Punch in the back there. Referee said no, play on. Wanderer goes down in the form of Julian Kopp, but he's okay. Ngomo, left edge of the box, tries to slide it in. This time it'll count. This time it's a goal to the Wanderers. They won't scratch that off. Alat Abdul Rahman puts the home side in front. Wanderers 1, Spirit 0. They make it number 3 for the season. And it was nicely done.
Complete your passes. Defend the box.
Now we are going to have a short break, I believe. Yes, we are going to have a short break here. And the reason for that's a very simple one. Referee Ayad Naji is observing Ramadan at the moment, so he will be breaking his fast in a matter of moments. So we'll have a short break in proceedings to allow for that. And many of our football fans observing Ramadan at the moment. Drinks break after 18 minutes of play.
If I don't hear the communication, I'll make the same changes early. Come on, you're going to want to be out there.
Just like a drinks break here concerned, but the important thing, Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Spirit FC 0. Ayat Abdul Rahman on 18 minutes with the opening goal. So a third goal of the season for the Wanderers. Will it lead to their second win? More importantly, will we see a first loss for Spirit FC this season? They've gone 4 from 4. Is this the start, or is this a spark for Spirit FC? Still a long way to go in this one. Long ball into the box is a nice one. The 1-2, can they get the shot away? They can! The equalizer's in seconds after the restart. Spirit are level. It was a spark, and it was a good one. I think it was Marco Arambasic.
Hey, get some energy in there, Spirit, come on! Hands up there to back, come on!
A nice finish makes it 1-1. Give it to Arambasic.
Let's go!
All we need to know is Spirit FC 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 1. So 2 and a couple of minutes. And we're back level once again. This game, you get the feeling it won't finish at 1-1. 2 in 2. Cop seems to have recovered from that knock he picked up a couple of minutes ago. Simmons. Oh, nearly worked out for Ngomo. Simmons knocks over Cornwall, who was none too impressed with that. Has to get back on defensive duty. Ball to the top of the box. On the half volley, headed away. Marks will scurry after it and claim it. Anthony Eunice is down back at his own side of halfway. Back the other side of halfway, rather, and the trainer's been called for immediately, and this does not look good for Anthony Eunice. Lukovic was screaming to his players to put the ball out, but Ayad Naji stopped play as soon as the ball was claimed. Physio was on the pitch immediately to make sure everything was okay. Looks like a right knee. Let's hope it's nothing serious. Looks like she's doing some mobility tests from up here, and that's never a good sign if you're a footballer and they're testing your knee. Pensively, the Spirit players and coaches watch on. I've got a feeling this is not going to end well for Anthony Eunice, who's been busy tonight early on. Just over the first quarter of the match, he's been very busy. Just watching him getting his knee tested, and certainly doesn't look. He's having trouble. A bit of weight on that right knee, or through that right knee. He's going to make his way to the sideline anyway. Does Perkovic go to the bench? Just had it confirmed it was Marco Arambasic with the goal for Spirit. Equalising at 1-1. Trying to watch the body language down on the touchline with the Spirit bench. I think they might be going to the bench early. Yeah, it looks like Anthony Eunice's night is done. body language, trying to run it off, but doesn't look good. Here, I think he's just giving the wave to say no. He's not over and he knows it. So it might be Kyle Williams, I suspect, who's going to come on. We'll confirm that in a moment. Meanwhile, chance for Aaron Bassett, who was held. They got the shot away. Okay, in fact, it's going to be Frankie Lukovic who's going to come on in a matter of moments. I thought there was a hold there on Aaron Bassett. Referee Ayad Naji ruled otherwise. That one crossed the line. Referee said no. The assistant in reasonable position. One down the line.
Sit in! Until we make a change! Go!
Swing's getting very fiery. Referee Naji has his hands full. Referee Naji laying down the law in no uncertain terms. Now, not playing on quickly, we are having a chat and you will do as you are told. Thank you. Conestabo and Nkomo. Substitution has been made. Thank you to my light assistant. So, 7-4-2. Lukovic for Eunice after 26 minutes. And we change for David Berkovic. Certainly an unplanned one, and good to see the Wanderers players heading over there to check on his welfare and wish him well for a speedy recovery. I don't want to say the dreaded words, but it did look like the knee was being tested for strength, which suggests it could be a rather serious knee injury. I don't want to say those dreaded letters, but I have a horrible feeling that could be the case. Certainly to Anthony, we hope it's a speedy recovery and it's not as serious as we fear it might be. Meanwhile, the football continues. Franson for the Wanderers. Across to Tilt. And our intrepid reporter Justin Davies, who's here tonight, will find out all the latest for us. And if there is any news, he'll send it our way as soon as he can.
Make sure we're not too high. There's no pressure on the ball. Yeah.
Alawalia over the top. That's a nice ball for Aaron Bassett to the right side of the box. Nice little cutback. Still had possession, trying to find Conestabo, and that one's out, over and out for the Wanderers. Let's have a look around the grounds. Marconi 0, Sydney Olympic 1, Rockdale Illingdon 0, Wollongong Wolves 1. That's interesting. And St George City 0, Blacktown Spartans 0. Blacktown City, sorry, yes. My apologies. Didn't say the wrong Blacktown. Just left the important bit out of City, so yes, apologies there. We'll get that sorted. Keep you up to date with those scores around the grounds tonight. 4 matches in round 5 of NPL New South Wales. There's Qual early on for Olympic in the first minute, I believe, giving them the lead. Alex Mascavecchio with an early goal for Wollongong. Both those games, same stage as ours, around the 28-minute mark. St George City and Blacktown City kicked off at 7:15, so they're only at the quarter-hour mark. No score as yet at Penshurst Park. And speaking of the dulcet tones, I tell you what, we've got a lineup tonight. Tony Salerno is down at Penshurst tonight. Tones on duty. I believe we have the one and only Teo Pellizzeri at the Palace tonight for Marconi and Olympic. And Adamo Denigris at Illendon, for Rockdale and Wollongong. Tomorrow, Apia and Sydney FC at Lambert Park. That one's at 3:30. Will Constantinides will bring you that one. And making his debut in NPL New South Wales tomorrow evening at Adenza Park. There's an initiation at Adenza Park for your first NPL match. Lockie Flanagan, who's been doing some great work down in Victoria for quite a few years, has made the way to Sydney, and he'll be calling the Sydney United 58 Central Coast Mariners match. That'll be an interesting experience for Lockie, but to all the crew, have a good call. Good calling, everybody. Round 5 of the men's competition. I'm off to Wollongong for the women's tomorrow. We kick off the women's season. I'm off watching the Illawarra and Sydney University from 5 o'clock down at Macedonia Park. Stingrays would certainly be one of the top teams. As a shot comes in, Stingrays certainly one of the top teams for a spot in the women's finals this year. Hearing all sorts of discussions. Of course, the official podcast kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast. We're on the gantry tonight, but the official podcast kickoff with Teo Pellizzeri and the women's preview with Nicola Posda. Speaking of dulcet tones, Mr. Nicola Posda, one of our young up-and-coming stars in the commentary ranks in NPL New South Wales. Annabelle Banfield made her debut last year. We're just reminded she's a former left back, but she's more importantly the under-10 coach at Sydney University. That is far more important. But Annabelle and Nicola joined Teo for the season preview for the NPL women's competition. You can find that one, Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast. Get that wherever you get your podcasts. They are well worth listening to, I've got to say, not just because we're part of the crew, but they are high quality podcasts, great content. Teo and the team do an excellent job keeping you up to date. I think they're about due for a men's podcast, so there should be one shortly, the women's preview. Give it a listen tonight or maybe tomorrow before you head to a game. There's 7 to choose from around Sydney and Wollongong. And I think even Newcastle as well tomorrow. So wherever you're going, have a listen to Kickoff. Available wherever you get your podcasts, whatever platform you use. Is a chance? No, it'll be flagged out for offside. The play continued on, but referee Naji blowing that one up for offside. The assistant on the near side, on our near side, called that one early. So the free kick for offside to be taken just outside the 18-yard box by Tristan Vidakovic. Headed away by Zayn Alawalia. Game's been played at a really good tempo tonight. 2 goals in 2 minutes. First one to Alad Abdul Rahman. They did have one scratched off on about 8 minutes. That was disallowed from a corner. Abdul Rahman getting the first goal that was awarded tonight on 18 minutes, and then Marco Arambasic only a minute or 2 later with the equaliser for Spirit, giving us our current 1-1 scoreline. The weather seems to be holding for now, I say nervously. And of course we are thinking of everybody up on the Northern Rivers and southeast Queensland area. We are all thinking of you. All those people watching through Lismore, Ballina, Byron Bay, up to the Gold Coast and Brisbane. Certainly thinking of you guys up there and wishing you all the very best through this difficult time. Here's a chance. Bafuka. Oh, that was almost turned in as an own goal. It'll be a corner. Wanderers hold on. That nearly got turned in for an own goal. Did have an own goal Sorry, it was the Spirit. Had an own goal scored for them 3 weeks ago by Blacktown City in their 4-0 victory. They nearly had a second one there in 3 weeks. See if they can do it from the set piece. Corner on the left-hand side. In it comes. Vidakovic claimed that one easily. Now, Western Sydney Wanderers off and racing down the right-hand side. Great cover defence. Bodies on the deck. Ngomo settles it. Battalato. Intercepted. Conestabo laid it off. Third pull there on Aaron Basic. Now, Conestabo slipped at the wrong moment. Gets it back on the 1-2. He'll find Alawali as they settle it down. The fast break opportunity has ended, so they'll slow it down and rebuild down the right. Conestabo hasn't been given a lot of room tonight, Michael Conestabo. They've kept him under pretty close check. The idea was right there, that ball coming through, had a man on the inside. Long ball over the top, Marks comes out as sweeper keeper and clears that one away. Conestabo uses the body, does it well. On the ball back to Spirit with a nice little hip turn there. That's a lovely ball to the left-hand side. Takumi Afuka wins another corner. Did it nicely. 9 minutes to the break. 36 minutes gone. It's Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Spirit FC 1. Mike Sheen with you this evening on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have you along for the call tonight, as we do each and every week. Every game live, exclusive and free through the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have your company as we do each week. Corner on the left for Spirit. What can they do with it? Short option is Perez. They'll go that way. A little set piece from the training ground here. High ball to the back post. Alawalia nods it in. They tried the miraculous kick there. Conestabo trying to work some magic. One cleared by the Wanderers and out. Conestabo settles it. Marks. Just put it away in time. They'll get out of jail here, Spirit. Ngomo. It's that one forward. Finds Lual. Can't retain possession though. Looks like an injury concern here for the Wanderers, with the skipper Aiden Simmons hobbling noticeably. I'm going to call for the trainer. I think he's going to play on for the moment. He's in trouble though, Aiden Simmons. He's in a lot of trouble. I think they might look to be forced into a replacement here, a substitute before half time. Tackle coming in there to break it up for the Spirit. Now down the left-hand side, here's a chance for Spirit to do something. Ball into the middle is a nice one, picking out Aaron Basic. Conestabo on the right, goes further afield, does he? No. Tried to thread the needle there for Alawalia on the right wing. They keep it in here, they can. Alawalia chips it to the back post, headed away. Threat not over though, Conestabo. Kavanagh settles it. Alawalia swings it in, headed on target. Vidakovic did well to keep that in the field of play. 6 minutes to go, first half. Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Spirit FC 1. A good game of football so far tonight, nearly 40 minutes gone. It's been played at a good tempo and good energy tonight. Check around the grounds, no change to those score lines. Still Marconi 0, Sydney Olympic 1, Rockdale Illingdon 0, Wollongong Wolves 1, and approaching the half hour at Penshurst, St George City and Blacktown City 0 all. Looks like they've called for the trainer for Aidan Simmons. I dare say he'll be finishing his night. I can see the Wanderers bench chatting to a couple of the players on the sideline. So his night might be done. It looked like an ankle problem there for Simmons around 40-minute mark. So hopefully not too serious. The trainer's still with the Wanderers captain. Just trying to see who the substitute might be. Could be Darlow Sandy. Simmons making his way to the touchline, so they'll play with 10 for the time being. Yes, Sandy or Nizam to come on. Cornwall settles it. Starbo with the shirt pull. I think we're going to get a yellow card here. First one of the night. So first yellow card of the night for the Wanderers. 42nd minute. Kavanagh chips the ball to the top of the box. Headed away of Fuka. Gets a weak ball away. Easily claimed by Vidakovic. Nice ball from Como down the left-hand side. Did that take a deflection? Yes. A little touch from Alawalia for a Wanderers corner. Chance late for Wanderers to get a second goal to put them in front for a second time. Spit it out in a minute. Ball on the left-hand side for the Wanderers. In swinger comes in. That's been turned in. It's a goal from the corner. This time it comes off. Second time around for the Wanderers. Nick Battolato with an Olympico. It wasn't cleared by Marks, and they found the mark. Credit that to Battolato. Certainly didn't take a touch from a Wanderers player on the way through. So Western Sydney Wanderers retake the lead.
Hey, fucking smart now. See it out to half time, man.
So credit that one to Alex Battolato with an Olympico. Putting the Wanderers back in front. Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 1. Simmons back back on the pitch. So back to 11 on 11. Spirit equalised within seconds last time they went behind. And they do it again. There's only 50 seconds on my clock remaining in the first half. In fact, that might have been given by Lachlan Tilt. Nudge there in the back. Referee says no. Julian Kopp was the player looking for the free kick. Didn't get the whistle there. Put out by Garbage. Get down this inside touch line. Conestogo. Kavanagh swings it wide. Run being made by Fuka on the inside. With the double around Perez. Lukovic, the substitute. Ball into the area, not cleared away convincingly by the Wanderers, but they get out of jail. Can they counter-attack again? No. Alawalia, right-hand side. We're into stoppage time. Lukovic, Conestogo. Not sure who that was intended for. There were shouts from the Spirit bench, but referee Ayad Naji not interested. Ball claimed by Tristan Vidakovic. Wanderers happy to play a little bit of possession ball, a little bit of keep ball. And they turn it over. Kasevsky. Now the left-hand side. Perez whips it in. Heads on target from Conestogo. They're equaling stoppage time. That's a big reply from the Spirit on the stroke of half-time. Michael Conestogo makes it 2-2. Wanderers get punished in injury time. Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 2. Wanderers bench not happy that they've conceded so deep in stoppage time.
Be smart, Spirit, be smart.
4 goals in the opening 45 minutes. You dare say we're not done yet. Lawal trying to turn something here. Battalato. Tilt.
Pick up in 31, free kick.
Spirit now intercept to Fuka. It's pulled back. Wins the free kick. Haven't had many fouls tonight. So Spirit throw deep on the right. We're into the 3rd minute of added time. Get another chance here. Spirit deep on the right-hand side. Keeping the pressure on here late in the first half. Alawalia. Lukovic. Goes all the way back to Cornwall, who has to retreat. Marks. Measures it. Not quite how we would have liked, looking for a Fuka. Lukovic does well, wins the ball. Beats one, doesn't beat a second. That's a good covering tackle as that one clatters into the Spirit dugout. Into the 4th minute of added time. There's been a couple of stoppages in the first half, plus 4 goals, so a little bit of added time on. Aaron Basic, shirt pulled, keeps his feet. In fact, that doesn't win a free kick. That will be half-time. Ayad Naji says, thank you guys, that will do. We will take a breather here at Wanderers Football Park. I'll spit it out, put my teeth back in at the break. At half-time, Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 2. The goal scorers, Alat Abdul Rahman on the 18th minute, Marco Aaron Basic for Spirit on 20. We're giving it to Nick Badalato, but it could be Lachlan Tilt in the 43rd minute with the Olympico and Michael Conestabo in stoppage time, making it 2-2. Wanderers 2, Spirit 2. Don't miss the second half. This is a good one. Welcome back to Wanderers Football Park. Half-time in this round 5. Match of the round, Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 2. Been a fascinating 45 minutes of football here at Rudy Hill tonight. Mike Sheen with you for the call. Great to have you along for the ride, and it has been a wild old ride. We're in the precinct of a former fun park, and this has been a roller coaster ride and a half for the opening 45 minutes. We're only halfway there. We're going for seconds. Now, it does look like we're going to have a substitution at half time with Dullo Sandy coming on to replace, well, I thought he was going to replace Aiden Simmons. It looks like Awan Lual has come off, so I would have been fairly certain it was Aiden Simmons who was going to make way, but Sandy on for Lual. 45 minutes down in this roller coaster ride. There's the whistle to get the second half underway. Who knows what's coming up in the next 45 minutes, but let's find out together on the NPL New South Wales match of the round, the live stream. I'm Mike Sheen. Wonderful to have your company. We've got a Spirit player down. Free kick going their way. I'm just trying to pick up who that is on the far side of the field. He is sitting up. He looks to be in a reasonable condition, so no major concerns for David Perkovic. It was Corey Kavanagh who picked up the knock. Free kick goes the way of Spirit, about 10 metres in to Wanderers territory, attacking the clubhouse end in the second half. Ball headed towards Vidakovic. Claims it easily in front of Marko Arambasic. No other changes made at half-time. Already Sandy getting on the ball. Chris Marks dropping back to cover that one easily. Both keepers wearing purple kits tonight. Kavanagh, Alawalia, right hand side. He's been busy in the first half. Alawalia, Conestabo couldn't control it. Breaks for Lukovic. Conestabo, the one-timer. Wasn't a bad effort from Michael Conestabo. Already has his name on the score sheet once. Wanted to make it twice and bag a brace, but Vidakovic up to the task. Jordan Perez being told to go back to the mark for the throw-in. Long throw down the left-hand side. Bafuka. Badalato giving him no room tonight. Dangerous Takumi Afuka, former Wollongong Wolves player. Has made the trip to Christie Park. Now wearing the yellow and black of Spirit FC. Early stages of the second half in our 3 early matches. We'll go around the grounds. 52 minutes gone at the Palace. It's Marconi Stallions 0, Sydney Olympic 1. At Rockdale, the Illingdon Sports Centre sees Rockdale, Illingdon 0, Wollongong Wolves 1. Free kick to the Wanderers there on the right-hand side. And half-time at Penshurst Park, the Battle of the Cities. St George City 0, Blacktown City 0. I said 2 games tomorrow afternoon to round out round 5. Apia Leichhardt and Sydney FC from 3:30 at Lambert Park, and Sydney United 58 hosting Central Coast Mariners from 5 p.m. at Adenza Park. We tell you every week. Free kick here going the way of Spirit. As we tell you every week, all the games are live, exclusive and free through the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have you along tonight. Mike Sheen is my name. Great to have your company for the game. Been a lively old affair through 50 minutes. Not sure how this one's going to play out, but a fascinating affair so far. Spirit will remain top of the table regardless. Flag goes up for offside. Marks makes the play regardless on Abdul Rahman. First offside call against the Wanderers tonight. So if it stays at 2-2, they'll keep a 3-point lead over Sydney Olympic. Wollongong up to third on the live ladder. Manly fourth, then Marconi, and Blacktown City will be a top 6. And at the bottom end of the table, Central Coast Mariners have a game in hand. They play tomorrow afternoon, as we said. They're only on 1 point. Mount Druitt is in 15th. They'd be in the playoff position on 4 points on goal difference, with Sydney FC, St George and Apia all on 4 points, and the Wanderers would go to 5 if this stays at 2-2. So they're just the standings, the live ladder, midway through round 5. On the right hand side, nice little chip down the touchline, finds Anthony Babic. And the Wanderers on the far side. Vukovic. Is it stolen and turned away? Franson drops back to clean up, and the flag goes up for offside once again. So 2 in quick time against the Wanderers. Been a little more sedate in the second half. I say a little more sedate because it was a fiery opening 45 minutes. 4 goals, a yellow card, and all sorts of fireworks in the opening half. After the break, it's been a little more subdued and measured. A lot in this one for both sides. Here's a chance. Simmons can get a clean break. Marks did enough to see it away. Now Wafuka down the right-hand side. He'll get past Franzen. He can't, but he'll win the throw. A diminutive to Kumi Wafuka. Not the biggest player on the pitch by any means, but he's dynamic and dangerous. Wanderers are certainly aware of the threat that he possesses and poses. It's him on the ball now, cuts it back, looking for Aaron Basic, who got in there. The break for Kavanagh. Can he get a shot away? No. He'll get a second effort here from the top of the D. Vidakovic had to make the save.
Second,
Vidakovic did well to see that one away. Dangerous ball into the area. Marco Aaron Basic threatening to do damage tonight, but just can't quite get himself free as he would like. The Wanderers player down in midfield here. The referee says hold it. Looks like he's called for the trainer immediately. I think it might be a head clash or a head knock of some sort. So I add Nagy doing the right thing straight away, blowing the play dead. Spirit not impressed. Oh yeah, there was a stray elbow from one of the Wanderers, unintentional. One of the Spirit players. It was unintentional, but a stray elbow catching that Wanderers player and bringing him down immediately. I had Nagy doing the right thing to stop play immediately. The protocols and precautions in place these days regarding any sort of head injury. And we can't be too careful. Looks like Ricky Franson was the man on the end of it. Makes his way to the sideline. He looks okay. Certainly no obvious problem there from the Wanderers' point of view. Will be Spirit ball, just their own side of halfway. Kuchevsky, Alawalia. Kuchevsky again. Ball worked forward, looking for Aaron Basic. He's been proving to be dangerous tonight, Marco Aaron Basic. And the first goal for the Spirit in 20 minutes. Simon Nicholas. Kavanagh chips over the top, looking for Connor Starbo. And another man that's very dangerous is the number 10. The swivel was nice. Done well to win it back there, Spirit, and keep possession. Aaron Basic. Get through. Wide to the right-hand side now. Trying to win possession. Nicholas doing the defending and gives away the free kick and the yellow card. Smart play from Simon Nicholas to give away the free kick and the yellow. David Perkovic won't be too concerned about that. Back upfield, Jordan Perez down for Spirit. Simon Nicholas goes into the notebook of Ayad Nagy. Spirit physio's been busy tonight. Get back underway now following the injury break. Into the area. Excuse me, dealt with by the Spirit and cleared away. Afuka's off and running. He's got a few metres. Como doing the defending. Retreats. Kavanagh. Perez seems to have recovered from his knock. Back to Kavanagh. Swings it in. Lovely ball of Fuka. Gets it back on the 1-2 almost. Spirit keeping the ball in the attacking third. Kavanagh. Oh, he was about to unload there, Corey Kavanagh. Spirit still pressing hard. Is there a handball there on Battleato? Referee Nagy said no. Sully. Sandy, rather, my apologies. Ball over the top is a nice one, trying to pick out Julian Kopp, but Marks is there. And just gives him a gentle reminder that this is my area, thank you very much. You stay in your part, I'll keep this. Gentle reminder to the chest. Kavanagh lifting it over the top. Nobody there though in yellow and black. Now the Wanderers doing some defending. Alawalia. Back to Marks. Now they reload. Simon Nicholas with a raking left footer looking for Alawalia. Doesn't quite find him. But they'll get away with it. Conestabo. He's been busy tonight, Michael Conestabo. Hasn't been given a lot of room, but he's been threatening the whole night. There's a chance for Spirit down the left-hand side. Perez on the left swings at goal. Wood Vidakovic claimed it nicely. Did that very well. Check around the grounds. Still no change to our scorelines in any of our matches. Marconi 0, Olympic 1. Rockdale 0, Wollongong 1. Both past the hour mark. And back into the second half action at Penshurst, St George City 0, Blacktown City 0. Okay, looks like a substitute for Spirit about to come on. Might be Johnny Pavlovich. In fact, try again, Jacob Chidiak. Is there a nudge there? Here's a chance for Spirit. The shot and the goal to make it 3-2. That was a beautiful finish. Nothing doing, but Spirit steal a third. That was a lovely strike. And the Spirit lead for the first time tonight with 28.5 to go. Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 3. It was Michael Conestabo with a second. Substitution for Spirit. Marco Arambasic is out and Jacob Chidiak comes in after 62 minutes. So nearly half an hour. And we've got one for the Wanderers as well with Cade Backus coming on. We'll find out who he's replaced in a moment. Now can the Wanderers respond in kind? Spirit able to clear away. There's Anthony Barbich who's come off. And substituting Backus, the third of the brothers. Wondering if that name sounds familiar. Yes, he's the youngest brother to Kieran and Keanu. We know what they've both gone on to, so the form lines run true and the bloodlines live up to expectation, then this could be a dawn of a new era. The ball unfortunately striking referee Naji, trying to get out of the way, but couldn't manage to do so, and now it'll be I think it's the attacking team with the drop ball these days if it strikes the referee, so
it's a drop ball, guys! It's a drop ball!
It should be an uncontested drop ball in favour of the Wanderers, which it is.
You want to be a coach, eh? I can hear both benches barking orders out. And they haven't had a lot of spare time or time to rest up. You want to be a coach, huh? And takes a deflection and out for a corner. So Wanderers trying to do the Spirit trick of scoring not long after conceding.
Jess, you can go if you want. Be aware of the one in the back coming!
Looks like we've got the corner on the left-hand side. In it comes, the congested penalty box. Simmons went to get the shot away, had to double take, and the opportunity was lost as we see a Spirit player go down, and that'll be a free kick to the Spirit and a card for Julian Kopp. Yellow card for Julian Kopp, second Wanderer into the book tonight. Only the one for Spirit, the first one going to Nick Battalato just before half time. And now Corey Kavanagh in the hands of the Spirit trainer. What, I wouldn't mind being on the physio's wages. So they've been working double time and a half tonight. They've been working harder than I think almost the media team and the officials and the players tonight. Been a pleasant evening here at Wanderers Football Park. A healthy crowd, as I said, probably only a couple of hundred here. A smallish crowd, but certainly enjoyed some good quality football tonight. No shortage of goals, that's for sure. We've had the shootout tonight with 5 in ours. Olympic and Wollongong both have 1-0 leads in their games, and the fourth game of the night is scoreless after an hour. Corey Kavanagh looks to be okay. Looked like it might have been a left hand or wrist issue for him. Physio makes her way back to the sideline and the dugout, and she'll get to have a rest, unlike the rest of us. Looks like we've got a substitution for the Wanderers here. So it's number 11 coming on in Khan Nizam. And Nick Battalato, the man making way. So they're really trying to pull all the stops out. That's 3 for the Wanderers, 2 for the Spirit. Chevsky, long ball looking for Alawalia, but that's way too deep, and Fedarkovic claims that one easily. That's Bacchus playing as a centre back. Tilt. Ball down the line's a nice one, looking for Takumi Afuka, takes on Tilt. Afuka wasn't quite at full tilt, but he wins the corner nonetheless. Spirit have been scoring for fun, as we know. They had a dozen coming in. It's their 4th time this season. They have scored 3+ goals in a match. So They are having an absolute field day in NPL New South Wales this season. Can they make it a quaddie here from the corner? And we've got a body down. David Perkovic wants a penalty.
Why isn't it?
Got a Spirit player down inside the box. Perkovic is arguing that the ball was in play, so it should be a penalty.
Will so be a penalty for the goal and the handball in the first half.
Richie Cavadoso, the Wanderers coach, trying
First half.
to lobby for his side, but I don't think either of them will get what they're after, and we'll retake the corner. So, corner number 5 of the evening, take 2 on the left-hand side. And it comes. That one almost turned in. Very, very close to turned in. Fedarkovic making himself acquainted with the left-hand goalpost. That one stays out. It remains Wanderers 2, Spirit 3. 20 to go in this one. It's been a good ride. Good game this one, and a fun ride to be on. Not quite sure if all the fun's come to an end yet. We'll see what pans out in the last 20 here. Kavanagh works it to the right. Has options. Conestavo for Alawalia. Spirit happy to settle. Pachevsky. In fact, that's Nicholas, now Pachevsky. On the right-hand side, Alawalia, Conestavo. Ran into a dead end there. Can reverse his way out of trouble. But they almost get away with it there. Fuku is nearly away. And the free kick goes the way of the Wanderers. The Spirit thought they'd done enough to get away. But a free kick goes the way of the home side. Bacchus. Jilt. It's Bacchus down the right. Trying to thread the needle for Jesse Cameron. Spirit say, let's get out of here. Not quite anywhere but here, but very, very close. Afuka wins it back for Spirit. Now it's the substitute, Chidiak. Tried to thread it, it breaks. Now Afuka, the one-timer, Fedarkovic, great save. Great football all round. Chidiak made the run. Afuka, the one-time shot. Fedarkovic, the low left save. That is NPL New South Wales football in a nutshell. Attack, defence, and high-quality football. Over and out for a goal kick. They've got a goal at Penshurst, and it's gone the way of the visitors. 65 minutes played. It's 1-0 to Blacktown City. So the other 3 matches are all 1-0. In fact, all 4 matches are a 1-goal margin to the away team. Still Marconi 0, Olympic 1, Rockdale 0, Wollongong 1. Now St George City 0, Blacktown City 1. Here it's Wanderers 2, Spirit 3. Don't know if that's an omen for the weekend. Although the home sides last night did a nice job. 8 goals for, none conceded. Excuse me. So that might even things out a little bit on the ledger. Fuka. Kavanagh. Now it's Cornwall. Slides it to the right. Alawalia working it in. We'll get a second chance. Simmons making the run for the Wanderers. The captain Recovered from a knock he picked up on half time. Nicholas. Jevsky. Cornwall. Alawalia. Just building nicely here, Spirit. Nkomo takes on Alawalia. Wins that little battle.
Number 7. How's that not a
There's a chance for the Wanderers down the right-hand side of the Spirit defence. They'll get the throw on the far side. Substitution down on their bench. See that in a moment. All over the top's a nice one. Flag up offside.
If it comes back at us, Jordy.
Good tennis. Perez. The run down the left-hand side. Doesn't have a lot of real estate to work in. Spirit ball. Tries to make it escape the football. Long throw in from Perez. Dealt with by the Wanderers easily. Simmons plays it out. No one will find the line out for a goal kick. And while play continues on, they've taken the quick goal kick. Sandy. Throw goes the way of Spirit. Looks like we've got a double substitution for the Wanderers. So coming in will be number 16, Johnny Pavlovich, and number 38, Noah Peacock. Looks like Aiden Simmons is one of the players coming off. And the other one's Nkomo. So that's the set for the Wanderers with 13 to go. They need to have 3 sets of eyes covering NPL football, or a handy helpers there to make the job a bit easier. Peacock will play forward. Peacock formerly of the Spirit. Now Sandy, so Wanderers have emptied their bench with a dozen to go. Free kick to the Wanderers, and David Perkovic is incredulous. David Perkovic can't believe that was a free kick against his side. Utterly incredulous at the decision, the Spirit boss. And facing for long though. He'll be back focused on the free kick and the job at hand.
chat with everyone.
Looks like the referee wants to have a chat to Noah Peacock, who's only just come on and one of the Spirit players.
Hey, slow down a bit more then.
Holding, I suspect, in the lineup for the free kick.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Hey!
Bodies on the deck everywhere. 2 red and black shirts go down. Referee says play on. Possibly playing advantage. As that one gets sent to next week in the synthetic field at the back.
Come across! JP, Jesse! Hold! Can't be two! JP, drop off!
A little bit of time being taken for this throw on the Wanderers left. They're going to go the long option into the box. Didn't get a clean strike, and Chris Marks fell on that one easily. Experienced number 1 will slow things down. Send that one long and deep. Just have a look at next Saturday night, or next week. Spirit are back at home at the Arctic Circle, taking on Sydney United. That one at 5:30 next Saturday.
It's not dangerous there! Not too deep!
The Wanderers must be playing on Sunday next week. Let me check my notes. I've got that here. Wanderers play Wollongong down in Wollongong. I think that's at Macedonia Park next Sunday. They'll enjoy the trip to Berkeley. So the next 3 games for the Wanderers: Wollongong away, then back home for Apia and away to Marconi. So certainly doesn't get easier for the young guns of the Wanderers. So look to equalise here. A good run into the box, but Spirit up to the task to see it away. Wanting a free kick. Referee not buying. They'll have to check up here because there's not many yellow and black shirts forward. They've all dropped back in defence. Looks like there's about 5 in a wall at the back. And there's nothing forward except 4. One man making a run. Shot was blocked. All worked away.
Help it! Go! Help! Head on!
Free kick going the way of Spirit here. So we'll just wrap it up. Wanderers have Wollongong next Sunday away at Wollongong, then Apia at home and Marconi away. Certainly not an easy passage for them. While for Spirit, they're back at home next week, 5:30 Saturday to take on Sydney United 58. Then away to Manly at Cromer Park and then home for Sutherland. So again, not an easy stretch for the league leaders. Thought I could hear something going on, but there's some fireworks going off in the background somewhere. Don't forget you can catch all of the highlights on the Football New South Wales social media channels, the YouTube and the social media. Or if you want to sit down and watch a full replay, you might want to watch this one again. It's been a good one. Head to the YouTube page. As we always say, if you like us, then like us. Give us a like or a follow or a subscribe, whatever platform you're on. Keep up to date with all the latest news. And, of course, the legendary, the world-famous Team of the Week. It will be announced early in the new week on the social media channels. Will your favourite player get nominated in the Team of the Week? Stay tuned to the socials to find out who makes the NPL New South Wales Team of the Week. Tell you what, I'm glad I don't have to pick the Team of the Week out from this game. I can come up with half a dozen names. I generally only give you 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man! Why the fuck do you have to stop it to let him on? Fucking hell! I lost my shit now. He's fucking making me lose my head. Why the fuck's he stopping it? Just wave him on. Fucking hell.
Both benches getting a little frustrated late in this one. Wanderers bench with half an argument, not understanding why they needed to stop play to allow the injured player back on the field. It seemed like he had a case there, but regardless, play continues on. Free kick. That's the way of Wanderers.
Slow it down a bit more. You don't want to get yelled at.
There's been a fire affair. We've got an equaliser at Marconi in the 90th minute, or the 89th minute. Marconi 1, Sydney Olympic 1, Busek with the equaliser on 83 minutes. So the grandstand finish coming up at the Palace. Teo Pellizzeri working his magic behind the microphone tonight at Marconi. Tomorrow you'll get to hear Will Constantinides at Lambert Park. And making his NPL New South Wales debut, Lockie Flanagan at Adenza Park for Sydney United and Central Coast Mariners. Mike Sheen with you tonight from Wanderers Football Park. Great to have your company, and this has been a good old-fashioned game of football, hasn't it? Had a little bit of everything. 5 goals, plenty of action, and we still don't know who's going to win it. Fancy the league leaders will keep their position top of the table after this one, but Wanderers certainly not going to die wondering. Marks sends it long. Fuku was in the neighbourhood, but not quite there. Kavanagh. Lukovic. Good since he's come on early, Lukovic. Final 3 subs warming up for Spirit. Austin Oates, Lachlan Gilmore and Kaya Williams. All warming up, they'll get a few minutes at the death, it would seem. He's picking up once again here at Rudy Hill.
1v1, Dalla, 1v1.
Sandy, he's been good off the bench tonight, Dallo Sandy. Came on at half-time. Chance, Cobb. His body's on the deck everywhere. More importantly, Spirit have the football as they see it away. Afuka, nice ball. He had to stretch for it there for a moment, did the substituting Chidiac. Didn't work out for Spirit in the end. The fireworks aren't just in the background. I don't know if our cameraman Nick upstairs can get 30 seconds to focus up on the fireworks in the distance, but from what I can see in the commentary box tonight on the gantry, a nice little show being put on by whoever it is off in the distance. 2 minutes remaining in this one in regulation. Then a little bit of stoppage time in the second half of Fuka. Just to make the long run. Has a few metres. Now he'll settle it. Perez. Good tackle made. Wanderers able to settle it. 90 seconds left in regulation.
Corey, drop in! When you 1v1 with him, do something quick or deliver it. The longer you hold on to it,
There'll be some footballers who sleep very well tonight after this game. And a wild Old night at the office. Ends up halfway into the grandstand. The Wanderers produce an equaliser late. We've got an equaliser, speaking of late ones, at the Illingdon. Rockdale have equalised 1-1. So Rockdale Illingdon 1. Wollongong Wolves 1 in the 89th minute. 1-1 at Marconi, 1-1 at Rockdale, 3-2 here, and 1-0 Blacktown City over St George City with 8 minutes remaining there. Free kick goes the way of Spirit. You can hear the howls of protest. So the Spirit, if this result holds as we tick into stoppage time, we'll see Spirit take a 5-point lead at the top of the table. Blacktown City will go to outright second ahead of Marconi. Manly on 8 along with Sydney Olympic and Rockdale, who will both drop down the ladder, and then Wollongong up to 7th on 7 points ahead of Sutherland. The wrong end of the table, St George City will join Apia. It'll be St George FC, St George City, Wanderers, Sydney FC and Mount Druitt all on 4 points. The Mariners with a game in hand on 1. That's the live ladder. Stoppage time in the 3 7 o'clock games. As you can see, it's red time. Looks like Spirit happy to work the clock here. They know they've only got a couple of minutes to go. Ball stays in the field of play. And just wide to the right-hand side. Looks like Spirit are going to make those triple substitutions now. So coming off will be Michael Conestobo, who's had a solid shift tonight for 90 minutes. Looks like they're only going to make the 1 at the moment. Coming on is Kyle Williams, number 3. Wanderers find an equaliser deep in stoppage time. Spirit get the throw. Long throw from Perez. Goes the way of Spirit. Spirit happy to play this one out. Full time at Marconi. It ends Marconi 1, Sydney Olympic 1. 1-1 at the Illingdon. 1-0 at Penshurst, the other matches. Rockdale and Wollongong in stoppage time as well, so a late point for Rockdale. Can they somehow snare 3? Throw comes in from Cameron. To the left-hand side for Franson. Now Wanderers trying to spark something deep in stoppage time. Spirit say, let's get out of here. Anyway, we'll do as we tick into the 4th minute of added time. Howls of protest from both dugouts. 3 points are vital in the context of this one and the season. Seen away.
Choppy, sorry. Higher, but really central. Yeah.
Towards the 5th minute of added time. Bicycle kick, just wide. Out for a goal kick. Didn't take a deflection on the way through. Very nearly 3-3 for the Wanderers.
All the way as well, man. Squeeze up. How are you going to do a fucking thing tonight? Right, left side. Left side, Chin. Left side. Fire, you'll win this, bro. Be alert for the second ball, Spirit. Come on, push it. Go on, lads.
Sends it 52.
Hey!
Peacock lifts it over the top, but only picks out Alawalia, who tried to send that one halfway back up the M5, or the M7. 5 a little further south from here. M7 in the background here at Wanderers Football Park. We've had 5 minutes of added time, and we continue on. Free the sole judge of time. Looking at a quick glance at the watch there. Spirit happy to heave it away. Just send it downfield to Fuka. He put a nail in the coffin. Long ball crossfield is a nice one. Picks out Chidiac. Building nicely, Jacob Chidiac. Slide tackle there, but Wanderers coming away with it as we continue on. Good defence from Perez. Nearly found a Fuka. In the end, it found Jesse Cameron. That is the final whistle. Spirit get 5 from 5. But they did it the hard way here at Wanderers Football Park tonight. 3 goals, only 1 after the break. Michael Conestabo with a brace. See Western Sydney Wanderers slide further down the ladder. The Spirit are unbeaten after 5. Mike Sheen signing off full time. Western Sydney Wanderers 2, Spirit FC 3. Good night.